So now he knows the bed command. Let's just test that. Rocky, bed. He goes to his bed, he stays there. Yes, I mark it, I reward it. So now you know that he knows his command. Okay. Because I give the command, he runs to it, he stays there, I don't have to lure him on or try to gesture him on. Rocky, bed. He goes to it. Perfect. Yes.
I've got a dead fly. Ah!
Yuck, man.
Protein.
Okay. Okay. You are funny. Alright, so here I want to now make sure that when you're giving him this command, not to reward him every time. So if you're going to tell him to do it 10 times, I would reward the first, the fourth, the sixth, and the eighth.
So every second.
But not every second, because he's going to pick up every second. So I kind of try to keep it as random as possible.
Yeah.
And the next step now is that if he breaks this position before I tell him to, then I'm going to use my leash to take him back to it. So, hey buddy, what are you doing? Good boy. So for example, here I'm going to say, Rocky, bed. He goes to it. Now here, we want to work on the 3 Ds. Duration, how long can he hold it? Distance, how far can I get from him? And then distraction. What sort of distractions can happen while he stays there? So here, it would be nice if you hold his bed while you let your friend come inside. So as I go to walk off, he breaks it. I grab the leash, and I take him back to it. That's bad timing on my behalf. I grab the leash. Yes.
So I should have the leash on when I'm doing this?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And I release him. Until he starts showing a lot more reliability towards this, is then we can have the lead off him.
Okay.
So here, let's fix that up for a sec. Rocky, bed. Now he may know to do this while you're standing around, but now that I start increasing the distance, yes. Even just chucking a treat on the bed can help as well. Good boy. Okay. Yes, a good boy. So I'm going to come up over here now. Come up. Rocky, bed. Hey, how are you? Good boy. Just pretend to say hello to somebody. Good man, very good. To see how he got up there?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, maybe he's going to make me go back to it, so then you lay back down again. Good man. I'll walk past again. Okay. And his reward is that now I let you come off it. So that's reinforcing to him. I don't have to always rely on the food. Over time, you have the leash on. We do this, we do this, we do this. You know, a friend's coming over. We practice this with the leash on him. And then over time, we then go, look, there's no lead on him. I tell him, bet if I walk off and he breaks it, it's just an grab him by the collar and then you can like guide him back. By that time, I don't think you need to grab anything. You're going to say that, He's like, oh gosh, the pressure's going to come on. So he goes to it to avoid it. And I'm hoping over time, we don't have to keep correcting him. He knows, I have to stay here. But we do want to set him up for success. Mm-hmm. So make sure that the lead is on when people do come over. Hey, sit down, take a seat, whatever. Let me get you a drink. If he gets off it, it's no, you got to go back onto it. If he breaks it and I say bed again, he goes, oh, maybe more rewards. And he breaks it, bed, and then now he's kind of being reinforced for keep jumping back and forth.
Would this also fix my issue, like at night I'll sit on the couch to watch some telly and he just like starts jumping on me and that, and I tell him bed, but he's so excitable, like to get him on the bed.
Exactly.
So this will help with that, right?
100%.
So even though if he's excitable outside bed, he'll just go on his bed, right?
For sure, but we have to acknowledge, all right, if we've practiced 3 minutes, but now all of a sudden we needed to do 12 minutes, it's like, well, we may not know how to hold it for that long of a duration. So let's just say you've told him bed, he's gone to it, he can normally do 3 minutes, but you squeeze that out to 3.5, 4 minutes, and then you release him, give him a little pat, good boy, all right, let's do another rep. And then over time, that 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, then you start moving to different parts of the house. And a cool goal would be for him, wouldn't it be awesome if he holds that bed for 10 minutes while you let your friend come in, you get your friend to sit down, you walk off to the other room, make a coffee, you bring the coffee to her, we hang out, and after the 10 minutes we release him. So that'll be like the functional goal for this. And hard for him to jump on couches and annoy your friends and everything if he's on his bed at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'll do one more rep of this and I'll give you a go. Rocky, bed. So here I'm going to help him out. Now, I don't mind him standing on it, but I need all 4 paws on it.
So do you tug the leash or just hold it while you
I
get
just
it?
hold a little bit of pressure until I get all 4 paws at the moment. Okay. So I'm going to do that one more time because it wasn't everything that I wanted to see. This is right. This is part of the training process.
Good boy. I know you're funny.
Rocky, bed. And it's not about luring him with food all the time. Now, having that leash gives me a little bit of clarity towards the command. So here I'm going to walk around and come out the other end.
Okay.
Now the trigger here, the distraction part of this, because I'm doing duration, which would be, let's call it a minute and a bit. Then we go distance, which is like walking to the other room and coming around. But then I touch the latch of the door. Latch of the door associated with so many other things.
Yeah.
Where here I want him to hold it while that latch. Yes. And it's like a real situation. You sit down, you're like, oh, what a day. And you stretch my neck out. I don't want to be jumped on by the dog. So these are generally the like we can do the training while being very clinical. But now once we start doing real life situations, kick the feet up, have a drink, is like that's not when we're doing it. So you want to add these everyday life situations while doing the training. And now, okay, I can release him. We can hang out, you can get a pat. Hey buddy! I don't want him to live on his bed, but I do want to be able to send him there if I need to. I know you're excited, huh? Yes, I know. No. Relax. Good. And if he goes to his bed on his own, he doesn't have to hold on until I release him. Only if I go, Rocky, bed. Good man. Get up. Even I sit on this couch here. Oh. Cheeky monkey.
He's very cheeky.
Oh, stretch it out. Coming. Yeah, these are all the cues that he hears. You get is that a person? Or if I get up to sit on this couch. Even me just standing up towards him with a bit of my spatial pressure will associate the leash, and then over time the cue on its own is like, broke it, I've got to go back onto it.
Yeah.
Good boy. And then over time, let's just call this the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, you're like, Panos, he stays there for 5 minutes, I can go to the front gate, I can go and quickly to the bathroom, I come back, he's holding it for longer and longer, and then, okay. There you are, good boy. Oh no. So normally this would be a bit of a longer session, so I'll do multiple ones of these over time, and then that's where we get the clarity. But I'm gonna get you to have a couple of goes, and then we'll